Hi, hello. Today we are going to show how I do this ending of the round cylinder fabric. So this is a round cylinder fabric that we have already shown in other videos. We have also shown how to open this fabric to stay flat. Now in the end, if you do recall, spontaneously this movement appeared and I look at it and I thought to myself, wow, this is a great way to finish this because it has an extraordinary design, right? So let's show how I have developed this. I have studied, of course. I've tried and tried and tried, and it's not easy to do, but it is not difficult also. So what we have here, as you can see, all these points I have passed them inside these holes. So we have 4 holes, 1 hole, and we have here 4 strings, another hole, and we have more 4 strings, another hole, and we have more 4 strings, and finally another hole and more 4 strings. Now the strings are like this. These 2 are here on the back. Take a good look. You see, I'm pulling these 2 out from the side, and these 2 from the side are also in the same place in the back. Take a good look. Here they are. Why? Because this is the most difficult place to be. So these 2 on the outside, 2 and 2, 4, they come to the back hole. It's a hole just like this hole. It is important to insert them first because then it will be difficult. You see it here, I pull it and they go. Then we have, take a good look, this one, it's 4. You see it here? I'm pulling them and they are all here. So 2 to the back, 4 to the side hole. Now these 4, they are going also to this side hole. Take a good look. You see it here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, amazing. This one is from that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have mistaken one here. Well, it's not serious. You see it. I have mistaken. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I did not mistake it. I was not pulling this one. It's alright. So these ones are all here. Alright. Well, if it was mistaken, it was not serious, but it is a good idea to have these 4 that are from this knot here in the beginning into this hole. You see it here? Now, always insert it like this. This from the outside first, then these 4 to one side, these 4 to the other side, and finally the last one is this on the center one that comes to the center hole. You see these ones? So it's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have here the 4 from this knot, and we insert it here in the end because this hole actually is the most easy hole to work. So now we pull it. You see these ones, and this is going to go close. We pull those ones also. It's going to close. It's going to close all our fabric. Now finally in the back, and now here we have to bring one by one. After bringing one by one, here it's also the same. And now here the same, we have to bring them all one by one. Now let's see, where are these ones? You see these ones outside? Let's take these ones, must come from here. Exactly one. Aha, you see it? Two. You see? And four. Now, so we have to be very careful in pulling, because this pulling has to be pulled several times, so we have, you see how much slack it was in there. Oh, you see the slack? You see the slack? So this has to be really well pulled. Now in here, come again here. I don't have much time to pull this properly because this is just a small demonstration. But you have to pull these strings really, really. You saw the slack of this one. So they seem alright. They seem quite perfect. They will close everything, and everything will be really smooth. Actually, it is very interesting how smooth this is. Now let's work it. The end. So as you saw, I didn't bring them on the first hole. It was much more easy to bring them on the first hole, but in the second it's much more interesting and beautiful, because we have then the end here and the space between the end and this natural end. So now all you have to do is to pull one up, one down, one up. This should be alternating, so this one, perhaps this one up and this one down, this one up and this one down. Okay, we should alternate them as much as we can. So this one down, this one over. So we are dividing the strings, because we cannot work them all together at the same time. It's too much strings. So this up, this down, this up, this down, this up. So up, this one is down. Should make it in sequence as much as we can. So in here, this one is already for down, so we put this one here. In the end, we have to count, and we should have 8 in one side and 8 in the other side. So let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's perfect. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as obviously the other one. Now we take a tape and we tape these ones on the up, because we are going to work the ones that are for the down. Tape them well so we do not confuse ourselves. Alright. So now we have to do is that movement that you already have seen. It's always the same movement, because this movement is very useful in all situations. So over one, under one, this one over this one, and this one over under this one. So over under, and this is always like this, over under. We have already explained this movement in so many videos that now there is no need for much explanations here. So over under, over 1 under 1, over 1 under 1. For working this without mistakes, this thumb is fundamental. Just, you see this thumb? That's what make everything clear and without any confusing. So over 1 under 1, you see I bring it and then I hold it. When I hold this, everything will be in proper place. Don't be alarmed. You see I had to open it. So over 1 under this one, under this one, and that's it. Now we should take out the slack in all. This ending here is the ending that is going to stay under the real ending. So this one here is just for us to get these strings out, because they are too much strings. We cannot do this movement with all these strings at one time. So we have to divide it 8 to one side and 8 to the other side. Alright. So now we are going to make the other movement already known. Over 1, over 1. So it's this one over the next of the strings that we are working. Don't confuse with these ones, they are up. So that's why we have taped them, in order to not confuse ourselves. If they were not taped, we could miss here everything. So the last one, it was already a loop, so we insert it. Then here we just take the slack of everything, and now we are going to follow so we open it with the feed. Be careful with this is dangerous, as you know. And we are going to, this one is going to follow this one on this side, and we are going to leave it here. Does not want to go because I miss the point. I missed the point there. You see, the point was here, is here. Take a good look. It was folded. Alright, so this one is doubling this one, and this will stay here, and then we will cut it. I'm not going to cut it because I need these ropes. I don't have rope. I need these ropes to work other things for us to see. But if it was a real work, after this is inserted and all inserted, I have 10 minutes more tree. It's a little, it's not much. Not much. It seems the more we want to speed up, the worse. Be careful with this movement. Up with the feet is always a bad idea to make this movement like this, but alright. So here we have it. If anything was missing out of the camera, this movement is all the same. So you see one movement like this and all the other movements are the same. Sometimes because if I look to this, I miss the LCD, and if I work and if I look to the LCD, I'll miss the work, so it's quite difficult to videotape this. Alright. Alright. So here we have the last one, I believe. Alright, now we should pull it hard, because now it's the time for cutting. Alright, now because I'm not going to cut, I have to use tape again, just for me not to confuse myself. So tape it. So there's this provisory tape. So in here we should cut it. Cut all these points, not too much near, but with 5 millimeters out. Now we take this one out of here, because now we are going to work with it. Oh, it broke in two. Alright. Alright, so now we work with these ones, and we just leave those one outside. So now it's the real thing. We have made these like this because now we are going to do the same movement, and this movement will be concealing. This will conceal this one in the under. So over one, under one, as usual. Over one, under one. Must be always careful not to confuse ourselves. So over one, under one, over one, under one. The fingers are fundamental, as you know, so we have already explained these movements of the fingers to keep everything in control. If we don't have these fingers holding the strings, we will make mistakes. Is unavoidable. Alright, we catch here in between another rope. It's not supposed to happen, but sometimes it happens. Now, okay, over one, and now the other one is here, because it is already a loop. Alright. Now in here we cannot pull it much, because we want this to conceal the other ones, and going to double by 3 passes. It's the first time we are going to make a 3 pass, doubling by 3 passings. So we just put it more or less coherent, but don't pull it much, or else we'll be in great trouble, because we don't have space. Alright? Now again the same movement. Over one, I was mistaken, you saw I was coming to this one and it is not. So over one, 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 and over one. This one is already pulled and inserted, so it's a loop. Insert it inside, and here we have it. I'll just change the position so we can work in better angle. Don't pull it much here, because now we are going to double. Oh, 7 minutes, I can't believe it. Alright, let's go. We have to really speed ourselves. So, doubling. Doubling. Oh my goodness. The strings will become a mess. These will not come smooth. Alright. So I hope you are following these. We have already made these many times. So there is nothing to beat. This one is following this one on the outside by the right. So this one by the right of the other one that it is pulled is this one. So here we go. I have to speed up because I don't have time for finishing the video. And that is a great pity. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, last one. So here we are again in here. So keep it to this side. This is more or less confusing, but it is because of the position of the entire work for making the video, you know. Aha, you see? Nah, it's not in here, it's in here. Now this happens. It should not happen. You see, I put it in here, but it is not in here, it's in here. This catches these ones. So alright. 4 minutes. Not going to do this. Not going to do this in 4 minutes. Ah, that is a pity. But well. So many, right? It's all the same. All the same. Ah, there's too much. They are too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, last one here. 3 minutes. Come on, come on. Alright, now we have to insert it here. You see, now we are in the third. In the third insertion. Here we have it. You see, now we have here 1, 2, 3. So we have to make these with all. They don't want to come. Come on, come on, come on. 2 minutes. Well, you have already understood how this is made, right? We make it by 3 and then we just cut it off short and these will conceal the other one that was made and left under. All right. 2 minutes. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Well, I will do the rest in another small, really small video. One minute 9. There are so many. So many. Alright. Alright, we have passed them all. No, it's impossible. Well, I will rest now because I will have to make it in the next video. But you'll see already a coherence here. This is going to stay very beautiful. Has a ring here, and then it has these. Very interesting. So I'm going to leave it. I'm really tired. And it was impossible. This was impossible. It's too much points, too much things to work. Doesn't matter. We just make another video. So thank you for watching. Bye. See you in a few seconds.